Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am OpSirJaxsme, and this is Anno 1800. Welcome back. This should be part 18, something like that. I'm pretty sure this is part number 18. Last episode, I said we was going to do something with these ships. I've kind of off camera come in and already named them. All of these guys right here, as you can see, I've renamed Jackstown 2 to S1 out here. If I could put that in parentheses, I would, but it won't let me. So this is S1. Eventually, I'm going to take it off, and I'm actually just going to make me a little notepad, just so that I know that these ships belong to Jackstown 2. But that's right now SS1 is a support, kind of a cargo ship. I guess I could name it CS1. But there is S1 for the big ship. That's just basically supporting it, and then I've done all of the areas like that. So Williamsburg is S2, that ship is S2 and S2, and the same goes for all the other cities. I have every city that we have like that has been done, including the ones in the New World and etc. So that is the first thing that I want to focus on, is getting these done. I've kind of off camera went around and made some notes of what this island needs as far as everything goes. We're going to go in and start supporting those islands a little bit better. Before I do that, I've kind of decided that I want to make sure that this island will support what it's supposed to support. So what I've run into in the past is this thing, like, okay, they have a ton of potatoes, right? So they are the island that supports with potatoes. They're also the island that supports with snaps. Well, the problem is they tend to run out of those goods every once in a while. So also up the top, you can see our money is kind of drained down. I have come in and redone some of this, but I want to do more of it. I want to go ahead and do it. I was going to wait till next episode, but I want to go ahead. I'm just going to fast forward, take this out and redo it so that it looks better and it is more productive for us on the island. All right, now with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and transport these things to the mainland, just so you understand what's going on here. All right, let me come down. I also need pigs and bread. Sorry, not grain, bread. All right, there we go. They need them three things too. So that's kind of the goal, is to like combine S1, S2, S3 to take care of this section, and it's gonna always have those goods only, and it's not gonna take anything from Jackstown. That's usually when my trade routes get jacked up, is when, you know, I want X amount of goods go to that goods and get X amount of goods from that place. Eventually they just, I don't know, when you pull 20 or 30 from this island, eventually it's gonna run out if you can't maintain it. And with that being said, this island could fill up, and then all of a sudden your trade routes back up because you can't unload anything. So what I'm going to do is just kind of create a trade good thing that just everybody moves. It just keeps a good rotation going all the time. So that's the plan. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that. But right now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to redo Williamsburg for you and just kind of do a little fast forwarding on that. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching today, and thanks for hanging out with me. Hit that like button, subscribe if you hadn't yet, and I appreciate it. Anyway, here's some tunes, and we're going to go ahead and redo this little front area of Williamsburg. Alright, wanted to butt in here and show you. I had found this grain seed. So you have to, if you're gonna plant something on an island that doesn't have the fertility for that particular source, you have to buy the seed somewhere, and then you can put it in a like a trade union, and then you can plant whatever you want there. So I found it on the island over there. One of the vendors or traders has it for sale. I've been trying to keep my eye on it for I don't know, most of this episode, so that I could get it and get it purchased. So I got the little flagship running over there real quick. It's probably the quickest ship on the in the game right now for us. So we got it run over there to get it. As you can see, I'm not sure where the video left off there, but you can kind of see this is where we're at, and this is what it looks like right now. I am fixing to come down here in this little corner, and we're gonna build the port area right here. So I need to delete that. And so what I'm fixing to do is actually move these houses over into this area, and then right here where you see my cursor at, we're gonna put the grain area. So this area's got to move. So real quick, we're fixing to just move this over into here. It won't take minutes, just a second. I am waiting on some materials to arrive. As you can see right now, all these little areas that are blinking down here around the hog pens and the sheep pens, they need grain. So those areas, we need grain on this island bad. At first I didn't think that this island was going to need it. So you can see we do have grain coming right there. It'll be here in just a second. And then of course we're waiting on the flagship to bring the seed grain. We're also going to need some wood up here, as you can see up there at the top. We are empty on the wood. I'll show you kind of how I'm going to do this. We get all of our material back when we demolish something. So basically we're going to build a house for a house over here in this neck of the woods. So, but I hope you like what we did to it. It needed definitely a facelift. It's not done by no means. I still want to redo this little area right here. I guess right here where the port is. But it's a work in progress, and we don't have all the port items unlocked yet either. So I want ships to come in here and actually kind of be able to kind of make a circle. So it should be kind of pretty cool there. So anyway, getting this little guy close. We got a few minutes before it expires, 20-something minutes before it expires, so it's not a big deal. But I wanted to run right over here, and I wanted to butt in and show you this, because this is a crucial thing to this episode, because it is a very much a demand that the main island is not able to supply. Even though we have a ton of grain farms on that island, it's not able to supply it. So I definitely needed this, and we're fixing to go ahead and pick this up. And it's kind of pricey, but hey, if you need it, you need it, and if you got money, you got the money. So while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and pick up some of this rum and some of this chocolate. It's Christmas time, so why not go ahead and give those guys a gift of some rum and some chocolate. They will enjoy it for sure. So anyway, we're going to take this back over to the land and get that moving. And as you can see, we got the bricks right here, and I'm finna go ahead and go back and get some there's the grain. I'm finna go back and get some wood while I'm here, because we're empty on wood. I'm gonna go ahead and take some supplies back to the other island as well. We're doing pretty good on most of the stuff, but that island runs out about as quick as we can get back and forth. So it's pretty insane how it works. I mean, it just hey, there's a bunch of people and they're demanding stuff. Pretty much have this set up the way I want it now. With the exception, we got some room down here. All this area over here, we're gonna kind of leave open for some of the port areas. So let me go ahead and publish this paper. Sure, why not? And let me bounce all of this grain area. So I don't need it set up the way this is set up, because all I need is grain. We don't necessarily need the you know, stuff for the hops and all that stuff. As of right now, I don't think we do. We just need grain. I want to basically fill up every area of grain. So all this area right here, I'm circling right here. That is stuff we can, you know, we can grow if we need to. We can put, you know, some bakeries and stuff down there. All right, so it was getting a little long there, so I decided I'd just go ahead and move those houses without you. All I had to do was just basically copy and paste over to those areas. And as you can see, it doubled the road up there, made it look nice. Fixing to go in here and add all of the grain farm. So now I've got the trade union here, and I'm fixing to go ahead and put it down. Struggling to try to find exactly where to put this at. I was actually trying to move it around so that I could make them look kind of nice and all in one long order. But of course, that was not going to happen. Sometimes I hate these farms. I've already said some of that. I really wish sometimes they just give you the option to put as much grain or whatever your farm is. I wish they would give you the option to put how much you want. If you want to grow more, let it one farm take care of it. I hate having to have 4 farms. So you know, if Ubisoft is listening to this, you know, check into that. You know, I mean, let us have the option to put as many modules as we want per thing. I think that would be wise. You know, I don't know. I feel like it would still work itself out.
Ready for a challenge.
We're here at Jacktown, dumping some of this stuff off here, kind of getting episode's kind of running a little long for me today on my end, so I'm trying to go ahead and get this out of here. As you can see, I've already dropped off the grain seed to that island. I'm fixing to just get this guy out of the way there so we can move those ships in and out pretty quick. They've been back and forth pretty much all day long here on the channel, so pretty regular. I do need the wood that they're bringing, so I'm just going to go ahead and plot these farms down. So yeah, what I was saying, so that's the farm, and then you have to add the wheat field to it, and then each wheat field requires a certain amount of modules is what they're called, but a certain amount of field, and I play around with it here just a minute trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do, but not able to get it exactly the way I wanted to. So you can see it requires 144 squares for the wheat farm, and I mean it's not that big of a deal, but it is at the same time. So I mean, I really wish we could go in and kind of set that how we want it to. Like, I hate having to have 4 farms right there. Why can't I have just 1 farm and then build the field appropriate, you know? And that way, and then just hire extra workers from the farm box or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, we've always had, this is the first time we've ever had the option for having this out of all the Anno series that I can remember. They've always come just, you know, squares or triangles. I mean, not triangles, or whatever, big circles, whatever they have, whatever you want to call those areas. This gives us the option of building it however we want to build it. But unfortunately, it's kind of one of them things to where it can get annoying very much. Trying to go in and get this fixed up and ready to go once the wood gets here, so I can go ahead and get this done and get this episode finished for you today. Not going to get the island completely done. I have to basically just go in here and basically and just skip some of this stuff, and so that because like I said, some of this runs long. It just gets very time consuming, and you guys don't want to watch it. So basically, we're just going to finish this off here. And I tried to make it look and fit this little, I don't know, kind of corner of the world, I guess you could say. But it was not, it wasn't 100%, but it wasn't bad. And that's pretty much going to do it. Now I just go back later and I add a road in. So just a few more minutes left on this. Actually, just a few more seconds left on this. pretty much is done. All I'm waiting on now is for them to go in and add the grain, so I can put the grain in, and I'll be pretty well fixed up for the most part here. Adding the road up there for the future, hopefully. And as soon as the farm gets here, as soon as I get the wood here, we're gonna build this thing. We're just waiting on that to. There it is. There's my grain. I just need to go ahead and center that in, and this will be it. Unfortunately, the episode kind of ended short, kind of oddly right there. I did get the grain set in, and I did get this built and everything looking right. But we're going to pick up with this with the next episode. Sorry for the kind of the abrupt ending on this one today. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot. And if you have not yet, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment, let me know what you were thinking. And anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you next time.